The rich merchant counted his heavy gold coins. He smiled at their bright yellow shine. "I am the king of this city," he said. He walked proudly down the busy street. People bowed their heads in fear. He loved the fear in their eyes. Suddenly, he stopped in his tracks. A beggar sat in the middle of the road. The beggar held a dirty, rough stone. "Move!" The merchant shouted angrily. The beggar did not move an inch. "This road belongs to everyone," the beggar whispered. The merchant laughed loud and cruel. He kicked the beggar's wooden bowl away. "Can buy this whole street," he spat. The beggar looked up with calm eyes. "You cannot buy peace," the beggar said. The merchant's face turned red with rage. He raised his hand to strike the man. "Take your trash and leave," he screamed. The beggar held up the rough stone. "This stone is worth more than gold." The merchant laughed until his stomach hurt. "A dirty rock? You are mad." "It protects the pure," the beggar said softly. The merchant grabbed his bag of gold tighter. "My gold protects me," he declared. Then the sky turned pitch black. The wind began to howl like a wolf. A sudden storm hit the market square. Dust and debris flew everywhere. People ran for cover, screaming in panic. The merchant clutched his heavy gold bag. The wind was too strong to stand. He fell into the thick, wet mud. His gold coins spilled into the dirt. He tried to gather them desperately, but the mud swallowed the heavy coins. "My gold, my gold," he cried out. Lightning struck a tree nearby with a crack. The merchant was terrified and alone. He looked up through the heavy rain. The beggar was sitting in the same spot. The storm did not touch him at all. The rough stone was glowing softly now. A blue light protected the old beggar. The wind went around him, not touching him. If you believe in karma, subscribe to Fiction Saga. The merchant crawled through the mud. He reached out a shaking hand. "Help me. Please, help me," he begged. The beggar stood up slowly. The blue light shone brighter in the dark. "Leave the gold," the beggar commanded. "Come into the light of the stone." The merchant looked at his sinking coins. He looked at the safety of the light. He made his choice in that moment. He let go of the heavy bag. He crawled into the circle of blue light. Instantly, the wind stopped for him. He was warm and safe inside. He watched his gold sink forever. The storm raged for 1 full hour. When the rain finally stopped, silence fell. The merchant fell to his knees, weeping. "I lost everything," he sobbed quietly. The beggar placed the stone in his hand. "You lost nothing of value," he said. "You found your life today." The merchant looked at the rough stone. It was no longer glowing blue. It was just a plain, gray rock, but to him, it was beautiful. He looked up to thank the beggar, but the old man was gone. The street was empty and washed clean. The merchant stood up, covered in mud. He left the road a different man. He walked home without a single coin, but his heart felt lighter than air. True wealth is not what you carry. True wealth is who you are inside. Subscribe for more stories of truth.